I don't want to restart this, but I know that I should. So, let's get it on. Hello, YouTube! I am AZ Lincoln, you're not, and welcome to the Kingdom Hearts timeline. Oh, you thought there was already a Kingdom Hearts timeline made by a guy named AZ Link? Nope, never mind that one. That's a poopy timeline. We're doing a real timeline now. It is going to be much more in-depth and I feel kind of better, I guess, than it was, because even with this one right here, almost nothing changed. Well, some things did, and I'm going to actually be coming back and forth to this, because I am going from the very first story in Kingdom Hearts all the way to the very last one. It should be noted, I am starting this in March 2023. This is before Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. So, things are going to happen, I know that they are, but if I get past that point, I might, re-import some stuff. We'll see. Future Link here. It should also be noted that the YouTube channel Everglow has done a very similar thing, and I will kind of be using their example as kind of a pseudo-template. They are all gameplay, though. There's no real, let's play. There are elements, but it's not really the whole thing. So I'm using that as sort of a template. They do some things beyond my capacity to do, and I will do some things a little bit differently than them. So check that out too. It's awesome and great, and I love it, and you will too. So yeah, do that. Back to Past Link. But anyway, we are starting it off here. For real this time. And I'm doing things a bit different, and I think that it's going to be better for it. So, let's just get this show on the road, eh? Oh yes, play on. Yeah, subtitles works. Alright. The world was pure dark, but I was born into... From within that before he disappeared. Bestowed names on his sick... To 5 who can't... Alright, you know what? Never mind. This is all images from the phone game, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, which will be interspersed with this. However, some of the things here are right at the beginning, whereas Union Cross picks up after some of this stuff. We will be bouncing back and forth from this story a lot in the coming episodes. So, prepare and enjoy that. As it is, there's not really much going on here. You'll see all of this. Not all of it, but a lot of it anyway. I'll probably even cut this portion out, thinking on it, really. Cerberus. Actually, expect a video about Cerberus coming up too. Because I love Cerberus, and I want to do, some mythology videos too, because I'm a mythology nerd as well. The AZ Link channel is going to be very eclectic. Actually, thinking on it, did Kratos from God of War ever fight Cerberus? I know he fought Hellhounds, but I'm not sure if he ever fought Cerberus itself. Kingdom Hearts Kai, back cover. I say Kai, by the way, not Key.
Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town.
Also, Daybreak Town's really cool.
The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. he bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Oh. Master and Luxu, I'm guessing? I was a young boy when... Huh? What? Even I was a kid once. Right. Of course. Ellipses. Anyway, I was a young boy when the Keyblade War began. What? There was a Keyblade War back then, too? Yep, that's right. Did you have a master of your own? Nope. Who was fighting who? Who do you think? Light and darkness. Light? There were wielders besides you? There were, but they don't really count. And the darkness? Were there monsters like there are now? Okay. No more questions until I finish my story. Right. Sorry. To answer your question, if I had to call them something, monsters, well, that wouldn't be accurate. But they looked like us. Oh, so they were human? What did I say about questions? And no, I didn't say that. Anyway, the Keyblade War dates back to when darkness took that form, and it's still waging as we speak. What? It's still going on? Stop with the questions. Yes, the battle with darkness never stopped. Keyblade War isn't about to begin. In fact, it might finally come to an end. Darkness is constantly changing shape. It can even hide among humans. That's the reason the war was never able to end. The coming battle will end the world. Everything will be destroyed. The wielders sent outside will gather light from the now scattered worlds. And with that light, the world will be rebuilt. The world will end and be rebuilt? That's right. You can't erase what lives on in the hearts of children. Worlds and their stories. And most of all, light. That read weird. Sorry. Of course, you can't erase the darkness either. But you can call a truce. I could go for a nice long break right about now. Maybe I'll kick back for a while. What? You're gonna sit back and leave the fate of the world in other people's hands? Why not? That's why I'm having Ava round up the best of the best. They'll start at Kai, become unchained, and fulfill their duty through Union Cross. Those wielders will be the cornerstones of the new world. Cornerstones. But they can come home once they're done, right? Well, maybe not all of them. Ooh, alright, back with Master and Luxu. Got it. This is all out of order, isn't it? This is gonna be wild. What? What is it? What's the problem? We can't get rid of the darkness in this world. So, we're ending it to escape to another one? We can't win against the darkness, can we? You don't sound too happy about that. Of course not! As Keyblade wielders, we're supposed to fight against the darkness. But we're just giving up and running away. It sounds bad when you put it like that. There's no other way to put it. and we're gonna have to keep running wherever we go. Oh, Luxu. I took you under my wing and taught you everything you know, which is apparently nothing. What's that supposed to mean? You think too much. You think and think until you come to some convoluted conclusion. Then you get all worked up thinking that must be the answer. And if you don't understand something, you get all worked up concluding that there is no answer. But the answer will come in time. So I should just wait and see what happens? As long as you keep moving forward, you'll wind up somewhere. What is it now? Well, I don't like the idea of waiting around for something to happen. So, you want to go through life knowing what's coming? That's not... There's a way to win against the darkness. Huh? But it isn't easy. It takes time and careful planning. So much that you couldn't do it in one lifetime, or even two. That's why we need to leave this world. To bring it to an end. To abandon the notion of time and what separates our worlds. Teleportation? And so, all so we can defeat the darkness. Have you ever spoke with darkness? Sure have. What was it like? Well, wasn't much of a conversation. Didn't feel like I was getting through to it, and vice versa. Imagine trying to talk to someone with a very unconventional thought process. Huh, like you? It's exactly what I mean. You know, Luxu, some people actually respect their seniors. Maybe that's a novel concept to someone as cold-hearted as you. In fact, I'd say you have more in common with darkness than I do. Anyway, darkness can at least understand what we're saying, right? Well, of course. They've been watching us for long enough. Really? Are they watching now? Oh, possibly. Kidding. No, they're not here. They wouldn't come near us without good reason. That wasn't funny. It was kind of funny. Anyway, what about Ava's wielders, the dandelions? What if they come face to face with darkness? They're tasked with the great duty of rebuilding our world. If anything happens to them... Look, anyone who faces darkness is going to have a bad time. You can't predict what they're going to do or say. And they're really good at playing mind games. So the dandelions are in danger. Maybe so. But if there's one thing darkness has an aversion to, it's those who are pure of heart. Their thoughts and emotions are completely foreign and utterly baffling. Same goes for all people. While darkness may recognize what we're up to, they can't comprehend our reasons. All they know is we're the enemy. They'll never understand us, just like we'll never understand them. And that's why we'll always be at odds. So what's their it game? Good movie. But, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm really worried about the dandelions. The book tells of a future with light. That's proof that they'll be fine. Are you sure? Well, it's a pretty long read, so I skipped over the details of each individual person's fates. Even though our future depends on them? You're not gonna let this go, are you? Tell you what, it's your role to keep watch, so why not watch over them while you're at it? But nothing more than that. Don't go getting your hands dirty. Okay. Case of Luxu and a cask of Amontillado. That's an obscure one for you.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7.
I mean, 6 plus 1 is 7,
Don't tell
I guess.
me I don't count.
No.
I do love Ray Chase. Such a good actor.
Here, take it.
In the master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luxu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come.
All of them, you say? Case of Luxu again. Still?
The gazing eye?
Still.
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice, and then him
Someone's
to
going to
his.
town on that
My eye
piano.
can see the
Damn!
future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it.
Time travel
Right.
always gets messy.
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
$50,000 in small unmarked bills.
But why?
You'll see.
Trust fund. It's not much of a trust fund, but it's something. In time, it will gain a bunch of interest. Can't you just tell me now? And ruin the surprise? Well, I'd hate for anything to happen to you, so I will give you one little hint. I'm listening. When darkness strikes at dawn and the lifeboat departs, this world will have fulfilled its purpose. If that happens, you have to see it through to the end, and take a corridor to the new world as fast as you can. The world is going to end? Haven't I told you? There's no way for us to win against the darkness. That's why we needed to use the time we had to get all those Keyblade wielders. Ready to pass the torch to the next generation. This world exists to nurture the dandelions, our little seeds of light, so they can be sown into the future, where they can stop the darkness. Then, the sun will finally set on this duskless dawn. And our plan will have succeeded at last. I'll get started then. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. There's more? Like I said, we've been fighting the darkness for a long, long time. During this battle, darkness shed its form and began attacking our hearts instead of our bodies, claiming countless allies of mine along the way. But, at some point, darkness realized that without a form, they would eventually lose their individual will. Which brings us to now. Darkness has no form? From 7, all is fulfilled. From 13, chaos is born. As it states, darkness began as 13. Without form, they spread throughout. And became a whole. The ones that continued to spread and derived their own forms became the heartless, while those without forms developed individual will. And now the formless yearn to take over the bodies of those with strong hearts. Strong hearts? You can't destroy darkness if it has no form. Which is why you need a vessel with a strong heart. That's where you all come in. Wait a minute. I know how it sounds, but believe me when I say that I didn't train you all just to turn you into vessels. I pushed you to become resilient enough to withstand darkness, even if it were to take over your hearts. This was your plan? This is war between people and something entirely different. You can't afford to get all sentimental. You need to be pragmatic. I chose this fate for you because I believed you could bear it. Now listen, there are 13 darknesses. Of those 13, we'll trap the most powerful 7 inside the hearts of each of us. We'll all go our separate ways and destroy the darkness wherever we end up. That's the true purpose of the Keyblade War. Well, there's a bomb drop for you! Is it really necessary for the unions to betray each other? Is the war the only way? It is. I used the passage in the book about the traitor. To plant doubt inside all of you for darkness to feed on. For them to take the bait, we all need to harbor true, real emotions. And when emotions grow and clash, they'll get stronger. And eventually, the 7 shadows will try to take over our hearts. And you want them to succeed? Yes. As for the remaining 6, 5 will feed on the Union leaders, and the last one will be trapped in this world. You can't do this! Sacrifice is too great, I told you. Not to let sentiment cloud your judgment. It's a tragedy when darkness takes over someone's heart. I know that all too well. Because I've seen those that I cared about, my closest allies, drown in darkness. This isn't some heroic tale about the battle between light and darkness. It's about honoring the dignity of those with hearts. Besides, I'm not planning on sacrificing anyone. I have a safety plan. May your heart be your guiding key. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. You are the key to the future. I'm counting on you, traitor Luxu.